Hello, this is Mia Wojcik, and you're listening to an Oshawa Museum podcast. Today's topic is Michael Starr and Oshawa's early Ukrainian community. This podcast series aims to actively promote awareness and appreciation of our community's history, highlighting remarkable artifacts, documents, photographs, or events from our past. We hope you enjoy the podcast. For the past few years, the Oshawa Museum has been collecting the stories of those who immigrated to Canada from various regions of war-torn Europe after World War II. Despite differing backgrounds, displaced people newly arrived in Oshawa were able to find help and support among established cultural communities. An excellent example comes from one of the most deeply rooted of these communities, the Ukrainian, which I will discuss through the experience of one notable person. Mike Starr was born in 1910 as Michael Starchevsky to Ukrainian parents from the western region of Galicia. From Copper Cliff, Ontario, the family eventually moved to Montreal, to Toronto, and then to Oshawa in 1921, where his mother had some Ukrainian friends. They settled in the south end of the city, close to factories, as well as to Oshawa Creek. Michael attended Cedardale Public School, where his friend group was made up of others with Ukrainian or Eastern European background, many of whom also lived in the same area. Michael entered the workforce in 1925 as a printer's devil in order to help support his family, including his 5 younger siblings. However, his ambition for education remained high and he returned to complete an accelerated course at Oshawa Collegiate Institute. This enabled him to work as a cost clerk at Peddler People Limited, where he would gain increasing responsibilities over the years. As a result of his employer's suggestion, and with his father's permission, he shortened his last name Starchevsky to Starr in order for it to be more easily pronounced in English. The Starchevsky family took part in Ukrainian social life in Oshawa, which included the Prosvita Society, a reading association where Michael's father, Matthew, served as president. Other organizations were political groups, such as the Ukrainian Labour Farmer Temple and the Canadian Sich organization, which all served as centers for cultural activities such as music and dramatic productions. The Prosvita Hall, for instance, sponsored a Ukrainian athletic club which excelled in softball. Mike Starr, the organizer, was willing to play any position and later served as coach and manager. Of the Ukrainian churches in Oshawa, which at this time included Eastern Catholic, Eastern Orthodox, and Presbyterian, the Starchevsky family attended the Ukrainian Catholic Church located on Albert Street. However, along with a large majority of the congregation, the family left the Catholic Church in favor of founding a new Orthodox church after a divisive dispute. The presiding bishop had deposed the parish priest, who refused to leave his wife over an issue surrounding his time of ordination and subsequent marriage. Soon after this 1935 controversy, St. John the Baptist Ukrainian Orthodox Church was built on the corner of Bloor and Simcoe. It joined the other Ukrainian Orthodox Church already on Bloor Street, named the Nativity of the Most Holy Mother of God and known colloquially as St. Mary's. According to Josie Pascoe, a participant from the museum's oral history project, both churches were consistently full throughout her memory of them. The newer generation of Ukrainian immigrants revitalized community institutions like churches and halls and established their own as well. Still, the older community and the newer interacted, with the former helping the latter. Mike Starr, who was serving as mayor of Oshawa at this time, would welcome newcomers to the city. He would also present them with certificates upon successful completion of their work contracts and help them with finding other jobs or housing, overall leaving a very positive impression. Victoria Szczepański, another participant in the museum's project who emigrated from Poland at this time, had a few remarks about her first impressions of Oshawa. She said the following: "My husband took English lessons at Central Collegiate, where Michael Starr welcomed us to Oshawa. He asked that the citizens of Oshawa treat the newcomers with respect. Some people treated us well and with respect. Others looked at us as newcomers and would occasionally call us DP. Looking around at certain landmarks, like the Michael Starr Building or the Michael Starr Trail, it is easy to guess at its overall lasting impact on Oshawa. However, when hearing from members of the Ukrainian community or from other cultural groups, it becomes even clearer. Each political success was considered a success for the whole community, especially since he was the first federal cabinet minister of Ukrainian descent. Indeed, his overall contributions to the political landscape throughout his journey from city alderman to mayor to minister of labor in the Diefenbaker government are fondly remembered." Since this is an ongoing project, if you or someone you know has a connection to this period of immigration in Oshawa's history, please consider telling us your story. This has been an Oshawa Museum podcast. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other historical video podcasts and subscribe to our channel.